Alright students, so I hope that you have done till the part C by now, which is the full wave rectification. And now we are moving towards the task D, which is to design the non-inverting op-amp circuit, right? And this is the video B that you need to see how to design the op-amp non-inverting op-amp circuit, right? So once again, we'll quickly go back to our MultiSim live, and we will need to design first the schematic for that, right? All right, so to design an op-amp circuit, I need to pick an op-amp. I would always love to pick a 5-terminal op-amp because it tells you more about the circuit analysis and it helps you to understand more because you can define those saturation parameters of the voltage as well, right? This is my 5-terminal op-amp circuit, and these are the input terminals, the VCC terminals, and that's the output one, right? So in order to design my non-inverting op-amp, so I'll say that as inverting op-amp circuit, right? What I should do is that I'll attach a 1 kilo ohm resistor over here with this junction. Just move it a little bit up for the aesthetics, right? And I'm going to use a DC source right now over here. You can even use the AC source, but let's just start with the DC source. And I'm going to pass this DC source to this terminal. To power this op and on, I'm going to use again DC source. So this has to be positive. So in order to provide this as a positive, I'm rotating it and connecting the positive terminal of the battery to this positive junction over here. And again, another source of DC to provide the negative part. So that's why I'm connecting the negative terminal over here and just interconnecting this part over here. So this is good over till here, right? And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna make a junction for ground just so that my circuit is like complete over here. So I'm gonna use a junction over here. Oops, sorry. And I'm gonna bring this whole node, like this over here. Oops. Pick a junction again and attach this ground to this one. Right, so what does it help? It helps me like to connect my all grounds with this part over here. So that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Yep, all good. This over here should also connect with the crown over here. Outside, bring it outside, bring it outside. All right, so almost the circuit is complete. It's powered on with 5 volts, 5 volt positive and negative source over here. So that is very low voltage in terms of the gain. I'm going to change that to maybe even 15 volts, and for this one as well, 15 volts. So the voltage applied at those terminals are like 15 and minus 15 now, right now. We have 1 kilo ohms resistor attached to this part, that's 5. What did we forget? We have to add this ground over here, and this is my output that I will see whatever it is, right? So I'm gonna add junction again so that I can draw. Oops, I'm gonna add a junction again, and just for the visualization, I'm gonna make this output a bit longer, right? All right, so for this non-inverting circuit, I'm going to add a feedback resistor as well. And since you have studied in your classes as well, what's the importance of feedback resistor? So first, I'm going to complete this circuit and then I'm going to explain what does it mean with that. So I'm going to add 1 kilo ohm feedback resistor from the output to the negative terminal or the negative